Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Canes will kick it away to start us off. And he fields it inside the 15. He's stopping at the 23. That's solid coverage. Scanning the field, it's Joseph. Makes the grab, it's Callaway. Tackled quickly after the catch, should be short of the marker. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on a screen. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. It's a run. The running back's got it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Joseph. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Michigan. No chance to catch him there.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. He's got it. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Gilbert. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it in the open. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain. Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's second down here.
42 Spiders.
And he's got it again. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, it's Owens. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Canes will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. To throw, it's Joseph. Looking to the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Really keep the drive alive. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Wide receiver gets a shot on the ground here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Michigan. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Point after, up and good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Dropping back, it's Owens. Fires it down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm a bit surprised they went with play action here on 3rd and such a long distance to gain. The defense knows you're going to throw the football, so you're asking your quarterback to catch the snap. Now he's got to take his eyes off of the coverage by worrying about a play action, and the result is a sack.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. No press here. The defense backing away. Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. Too much speed for the defense.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Hurricanes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Play action here on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Looking downfield, it's Owens. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
4-2 Spider.
They're going to run it. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Takes the handoff again. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The pass is intercepted.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. Trying to find some room. It's Pringle. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that. And
he's picked for a third time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Scanning the field, it's Joseph. Throws to the tight end. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception and a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the move. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bates. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To throw, it's Joseph. Looks left and finds his target there. Finding some room at the 25. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. And he drops back in the gun. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he finds the end zone again after that long touchdown, adding 2 more points. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking deep to the right side. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight.
Chris, 1, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game, they have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They call it a counter run here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
He hands it off from the gun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Looking downfield, it's Owens. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You've got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Looking deep down the left side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Oh, he's bringing it back. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot.
Yo, this shit
downfield.
crazy as
They
fuck,
elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Yo, this shit crazy, boy.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They're going to run it. That gets the carry. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Joseph. Looking downfield near the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackling at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going.
Well, the first half did not go the way they had planned, but boy, they have come out making plays here in this second half. Great completion, big yards downfield, and now they're looking for ways to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Back to pass. It's Owens. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid
man, I'm
return.
tripping.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Jones. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of 1. The Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off of a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, it's Joseph. Going for a big play downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I'm gonna look at
Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Okay. I think it'll be it's probably about 9.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket, extending the play now. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Offense on the field is 4th down and 9.
Now, 4th down.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And now the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To the air. It's Owens. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his 2nd. They couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return.
Come on, man.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's past the marker and still going. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Grab down the middle. It's Callaway. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner will be brought down. Play at the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. And the Canes looking to run some tempo here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Defense does a really good job here sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
Can he get there on the ground? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
They bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. And as we take a break, we'll take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. To the air. It's Owens. Grab made by the tight end. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Hurricanes will have first and 10 here.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch downfield. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. He's not going to get there. The 2-point drive fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further.
That keeps the score. Michigan 45, Miami 12.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Bates. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Looking to pass, it's Joseph. Finds his man, it's Jones.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
A completion makes it second and short. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The pass rush closing in. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Hey, I get that passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Can he make it to the marker? Bites off a defender. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball was thrown short of the first down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch, and then a great effort there to pick up the yards after the catch for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Jones. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Grinding away with a running game. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Caught behind the line. It's Marsh. Run for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Powering through the defender. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Back to throw. It's Joseph. Oh, the pass rush gets home. By the time it's the free safety getting hope on the blitz to blow it up.
But he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk because obviously the free safety is the last line of defense on these long pass plays. And he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play on the QB. Otherwise, you're at risk of giving up a big play through the air. Great job there in timing that up. Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the out route. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line, it's Jones. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Ball handed off. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up third down. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Back to pass. It's Joseph. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. This was a case of a higher ranked respect.